Conlijah, my name is Elijah Davis, and I'm your personal Sandman. Yes, your personal Sandman. And welcome to Love in Deep Space. So, I decided that I wanted to go ahead and play through Caleb's third myth, but as you can see, I've already played it. So this isn't, I think I misspoke in for those that watched the trailer, that my trailer reaction, I mean, when I was like, oh, maybe I'll showcase it. I meant to say that showcasing it means that I'm going to play it myself and have my initial reaction and then play through it as a let's play kind of thing. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to play through it right now. I'm just going to be reading. I'm going to be using my voice for MC and trying to, and plus I need a second playthrough anyway. Anyway, I don't know how to say this anymore. Let's just get to it. Heaven and earth dwell in chaos, and yin and yang have lost their way. While the day belongs to the mortal realm, where the living may roam, the night is claimed by the nether realm, where ghosts run rife. Humans shall not venture forth in the darkness, nor shall ghosts walk in the light. Thus, the world of mortals is bound in eternal day, and the realm of spirits in perpetual night. I'm also going to be interrupting. This isn't just going to be full, me just playing through it. Oh, let me just read everything. I'm going to be adding little comments, but I'll try not to spoil things. But if you want a completely full, oh, I don't want any, leanings towards any side of, maybe any information that we get later, this might not be the video for you. So, mild spoilers, I will not go on my way to spoil things, but I might have oh, because this is my second time playing it. All right. Twilight smothers the sky, clouds swallow the last ray of sunlight, and the mortal realm sinks into darkness.
Help! Please stay back! Don't eat me!
The small shrine's worn doors burst open. A man collapses onto the floor. Scrambling to his feet, he sees the room smothered in dust and thick cobwebs. On the altar, several broken statues sit beneath a wavering lamp. The flickering light makes their faces twist and shift in the shadows.
Is there an immortal who can help me? A ghost wants to devour me whole!
Cornered with no means of escaping, he falls to his knees and bangs his head against the floor, begging every statue he can see. So he's bowing.
Spare me, and I'll give you everything I have. I swear, I'll rebuild this shrine.
I don't need wealth.
The lamp flashes. He looks up and sees that all the statues have transformed into ghosts with green skin and long, jagged fangs. I'm also bad at reading.
Only fresh flesh can satisfy me. The world of mortals is now part of our domain. You can't run away forever. Come to me. Let me eat you.
That right there sounds it reminds me of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which is my favorite video game ever. But it's the basilisk. It's come to me. Let me rip you. Let me tear you. That's exactly what that sounds like to me. The shadows vanish and candlesticks soar. They pierce the ghost's body and pin it against a pillar. The dim lamp flares, and a cyan flame burns. Another lights up, and then another. Ghostly light manifests as if something walks or descends, suddenly toward the shrine.
A realm for mortals, a domain for ghosts. I don't remember a mere flesh eater being the one to decide everything.
Caleb's voice actor eats every single time.
You're bold, I admit. Very few can stand before me while bearing an endless stream of sins.
A golden lotus petal floats through the smoke and suddenly coils around the ghost's throat. It tightens.
You'd like to die sooner rather than later?
The scent of lotuses, albeit peculiar, permeates the air. The faint lights reveal the face of the statue situated in the highest position. It's expressionless, yet it seeps an intimidating aura.
An immortal is actually here!
My brother is stronger than most of those immortals. Having watched long enough from the shadows, I float toward the man. In this world, who can scare those evil ghosts and make mortals panic?
The Lord of the Netherrealm? Oh, thank you, my lord. I'm grateful that you two saved me.
Your soul isn't pure. Pity. You'd rather deny your villainy than confess to it, yes?
No! I'd never...
Your soul won't be able to reincarnate. Maybe you can be useful elsewhere. I clap my hands. The ghost falls from the pillar and lies on the floor. It doesn't run, rather it stares at the man, the hunger clear in its eyes. Perhaps I'll let the ghost eat you. Then I'll devour it. Wouldn't that mean your death wasn't in vain?
No!
Once I've got my fill of seeing his dread, a lotus petal brushes the tassels beside my hair.
Stop teasing the poor fellow.
Don't tell me what to do, Gege.
He only has a few moments left to live. He knows his end is nigh.
Ah!
All right. Let's deal with the ghost. The ghost attempts to flee, but I leap and summon the soul guide bell. Its tolls resound. The ghost freezes and clutches its head before letting out a weak, dying whimper. Caleb! A cold light cuts the darkness and opens a large rift, pulling the ghost into its depths. I give the man on the ground a knowing smile and jump into the rift. Mountains shift as a shadowy forest with glowing blossoms materializes. A thick layer of deathly aura fills the air. We have arrived in Nether Falls, the capital of the Nether Realm. The ghost struggles to crawl, then a cold flash slices his arm with a clean cut. That's... Sorry. Line. It also goes too fast. I think the Chinese is probably shorter lines and the English is like longer, so it always cuts it off. That's disgusting. You almost ruined the flowers we raised. All right, let go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here's Gege.
Welcome to the depths of the Nether Realm. A malevolent ghost like you shouldn't be here.
Be quiet. I'll send you off now. Oh, I think I missed it. Oh no.
Your filth shouldn't touch her.
Yin and yang and chaos, the gate standing between life and death. It's sealed. The two realms will crumble, and all souls shall be lost.
Caleb, what did it say?
Ramblings before death aren't worth listening to. You're hungry? Again? Patience. The power in its soul beat is not very strong, but it'll do as a little treat for you.
I also want to say I'm sorry for any mess ups or like any glitching that happens. I'm playing this on my actual phone, and I'm using an Elgato capture card with like an HDMI to like USB-C adapter. So like it might be a little messy, but we'll try. The fragrance is lovely, but I like your scent more.
You're not satisfied, and you dare to ask me for more.
I'm yours and you're mine. I can do whatever I want with you.
We are the most closely bound souls in this world. We can indulge in our heart's desires without restraint.
Baby, this is some otherworldly like. We're the only two. Excuse me.
You've reached your limit, but I'll give you more than this.
Who said I couldn't take it? These two are nasty.
In this realm, only you can set me free from my shackles.
Then let's stay like this forever. We'll never be apart.
Of course. I'll offer my baby's sister everything she's wished for.
If my YouTube channel is gone tomorrow, that's because YouTube decided to absolutely yeet skedaddle me after all that dry humping that just happened there. Excuse me. So for some reason, the HDMI output's a little darker. So forgive me if the lighting is a little bit... I don't mean to apologize so much. But anyway. With the rising sun in the waiting room... The rising sun in the waiting room. What? With the rising sun and the waning moon, the world turned in an endless cycle between the mortal realm and the nether realm. While the mortal realm drifted without a ruler, the nether realm was held up in the grip of a pair of siblings. Together, they presided over the depths, wardings of the departed souls and scourges of the man-eating ghosts that ravaged the land. From their domain in the lightless... From their domain in the lightless Netherfalls, they walked the veil between the two realms, revered by the living as the lords of the nether realm. Only later did I come to know that those two lords were my big brother Caleb and I. I've forgotten when I first came to the Netherfalls, or why I became a lord of the nether realm. Who was I before all it began? I only know one thing, that I must remain by Caleb's side forever. If he was to rule the nether realm, then I would be the other of his lords. If he was to slay the man-eating ghosts, then I would learn to kill. For countless years, I have been my brother's inseparable shadow, aching with a single wish for our time together to never end. All that noise. The sounds became clearer, and I opened my eyes. A garment is draped over me, but its owner is nowhere to be seen. What's happening? Gege, are you getting active? What's happening? I walked past a stone screen depicting images of ghosts being slain. Above the hall, a massive malevolent presence writhes within midair. Several claws reach out. Caleb sits on a throne made out of bestial bones. His chin rests in his hand as he spins a floating lotus.
I planned to leave you barely alive for some time, but it's clear you don't appreciate my efforts. Truly, it's a shame my mercy was wasted.
Didn't Caleb and I capture it before? A month ago, Caleb took me to the northern mountains, which are hundreds of miles away from Nether Falls. We captured this malevolent ghost there. Its mind has fallen apart, and it can't take on a human form. However, it's more vicious than the rest. I wanted to taste its soul bead, but Caleb said it had another purpose. Lost in thought, all alone, sorry. Lost in thought, I see the ghost's claws lunge towards Caleb. He curls the fingers of his right hand. 5 golden lotus petals fly like arrows. They pierce his claws and twist them off.
Why are you in a rush to die so soon?
Another petal floats towards me before increasing its size. It acts as a shield to block the foul blood. Caleb.
Come.
The petal coils around my waist, lifts me, and then places me in Caleb's embrace. Baby, yes, going close with first class service. Lotus petal, let's go. Baby, have you ever been scooped up by a lotus petal? By your Gege? He remains composed. Lotus petals curl like beautiful, dangerous blades. That is such a cool power. A cold, unsettling aura surrounds the strange markings along his arm. He's normally quick when it comes to killing ghosts. Is he waiting for something? A faint bluish-green glimmer flickers inside the ghost midair.
I expected this.
Before I can even see him draw the nether seal towards his throne, the ghost is reduced to ash beneath his blade. That's his sword, right? Fragments and chains fall into ash. Behind a stone pillar, several tiny shadows tremble as they huddle. So those nether wardens accidentally broke the seal on its chains. You said the ghost was different and wanted to deal with it personally. But it's dead now. Isn't that a problem?
It doesn't matter. Once it proves to be useless, death becomes a kinder fate.
What were you going to do with it? When I asked my question, I discreetly signaled the wardens to run.
I'm heading out. Would you like to rest here, or walk in the world of mortals?
I'm sorry, did you just not answer that question? What were you going to do with it? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Thank you, Gege. Well, thank you for not answering, but I have the answer. So he has no intention of telling me his objective. I don't ask him about it. Everyone has secrets. We're not an exception. But it doesn't matter so as long as he's by my side. Can I join you?
You wish to follow me to Mount Dingshu? Are you certain?
I only want you to come back soon. Mount Dingshu stands at the edge of Nether Falls, its peak holding the world's yang energy. Meanwhile, the realm's yin energy is anchored at its base. Okay. It's a mountain. It keeps this fractured world standing, but whenever I approach it, my body feels uncomfortable. So Caleb occasionally visits it. And as of late, he's been going there more frequently. Could it be related to that ghost?
Thank you for saving us.
Soft voices reminiscent of mosquito buzzing drift out from under the throne. The nether wardens have crept out from their hiding place. They clumsily bow. Stone tags hang from their waist, and I note the names that are carved into them. 79, 29, and 5-5. If only there was a 4-4, so you got 4-4 from Wendy's. So sorry. I wouldn't say I saved you, and my brother isn't upset. In spite of his appearance, he's kind. The Nether Wardens all stare at me as if they've seen a ghost. Although they're referred to as Nether Wardens, they're actually the souls of children who died too early. They're too fragile to withstand the cycle of reincarnation, so they reside in Nether Falls. Until their souls become strong enough for reincarnation, I let them handle small tasks such as guiding the wayward souls. But their minds aren't more developed than a child's. Their minds aren't more developed than a child's. Their clumsiness is a common sight.
Before, for one, was guarding the gate between the two realms. He fell asleep, and the Lord saw. Then.
For one entered the cycle of reincarnation, and Caleb didn't punish him. And you need to learn how to speak better.
I heard the Lord's blade nether seal. Ghosts and humans can't be reborn if it touches them.
The deaths caused by it are justified. They can no longer be saved, so reincarnation isn't possible.
So, Lord Caleb isn't scary? Does he eat ghosts? Or human souls?
Your deaths were only recent. Don't believe the rumors. Caleb doesn't eat ghosts, and he certainly doesn't consume human souls either. The person who does that is me. I stare at the clean souls of these Nether Wardens and press my lips together. I can't let my hunger reveal itself. We're from the same source, yet Caleb isn't hungry. All the while, I crave the taste of ghost and human souls. So we use soul beads to create a lotus pond. It will help with my cultivation and feed me when hunger strikes.
When you're starving, visit this lotus pond. These blossoms have purified the soul bead's energy. They're pure, so you can eat them. However, promise me that you won't eat any more ghosts. And never.
That memory is lost in a haze, but I can still hear my voice. It's akin to a feeble whisper. Does this mean I'm a monster?
I am the Lord of the Nether Realm. And you're my sister. My equal. That means you're its ruler as well. What else could you possibly be?
I often wonder what happened to the memories I lost. But visiting the Lotus Pond became a habit, and cultivating with Caleb at my side became normal. In time, my doubts faded until... Why am I hungry again? I ate a lot last night. This is my secret that I'm keeping from Caleb. My hunger has recently been too insatiable. Whether it's old fears resurfacing or my pride, I can't bring myself to tell him. If Caleb comes back, tell him I'm in the mortal realm. At the very least, I should stay away from these edible Nether Wardens. I'm piecing things together. And I'm just like, oh.